Hello, this is Adam Klein, or I go by Klein. I'd like to talk to you about the reviews of my jobs. So we'll start with Amazon, and it was a good place to work. When I got put on the docks, though, I was constantly angry because the chutes would get backed up. So, there's times where I still get angry at home or out in public. You know, I can't control my anger. And I don't know if that's attributed to that. I don't know. I just don't. But I started having anger problems after that. And then when I worked at Walmart, the second job, and I I couldn't I couldn't unload the trailers on the carts. There was so much you had to know to do that while you're unloading the carts, and those I couldn't do that job either. And then dishwashing, my third job, I just didn't like being yelled at a lot. Now, if I did it maybe 2 or 3 days out of the week, I can handle it. It's just being yelled at on a daily basis is not the part of having. I mean, it pays, but it's just not worth it. But my fourth job, bagging at Cook's food store, that was a pretty good job there for a while, until they found out that I go to a mental health clinic, and they cut my hours to 8 hours a week because they think I can't work the job. That kind of ticked me off a little bit. I left, but then I went to Duracell Impact. I did a good job there. There were just certain jobs I couldn't do, and this guy was saying I was slow or something. These guys came up to me. They're like, "Yeah, you're slow. You're a real slow guy." I'm like, what does it matter whether I'm slow or not, as long as I get the job done? I said, what does that matter? But I worked at Whirlpool in assembly. It was too fast for me. I couldn't keep up with this pace without getting stressed out. Every time when a few of them passed, I got too stressed out and I couldn't handle it. But then after that, I went to Mars Chocolate, and Mars. Now, all my jobs are good jobs. They are good jobs for what. Besides the dishwashing job, I didn't like that job too much. But a lot of the jobs I had were good jobs. It's just there was some aspect of the jobs where my brain couldn't think on where to sort the item in the trailer when I was working at Amazon. My mind couldn't put together the puzzle pieces to get together when I was loading the trucks. That's why a lot of the times when I was loading the trucks, they would fall on people, and they'd fall on me. And people would get on to me a lot about that. They'd be like, You're not stacking the trucks. I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be stacking the trucks. I'm like, if I can't do it, why force me to do it? If you got a job and there's only a little aspect of the job that a person can't do, why put more on them if they can't do it? I don't understand. That makes me mad. Oh, well, we'll just add more on to the person. They'll be alright. Oh, yeah, he's struggling. He'll overcome it. He's a fighter, you know. No. If it doesn't work, if someone is struggling, help them. That's the best way to do it. Help. I know my Amazon boss tried helping me when I was alone with 9 trailers by myself. Him and the head dog guy, we had 3 trailers apiece. I still was, at that time, around that time, I was having mental problems. And I eventually just snapped one day and just didn't go into work and started decoding the Bible. Genesis, Genesis, the Bible. Yeah, you don't do that. You don't decode the Bible. I mean, even if it does say bad things, you don't want it to say. You don't try to decode the Bible, because you just live according to what the Bible has taught you, basically, or the preachers have taught you. But anyways, off subject. When I was at Mars, it was a good job. It was Mars is a good job. I did packing, palletizing, and making boxes. I did those pretty good. It's just when I had to do displays, they were too hard. My mind couldn't do the puzzle thing. My mind can't work puzzles so too well. It does with the regular boxes, because you don't have to have them a certain, most of them you don't have to have them a certain way, but some of them you do. I struggled on some of them, but I was able to work it out. But the way the displays are, you have to have them a certain way. If you don't, then they'll bend and break and from themselves. Putting the rods on all fours, the cardboard rods, and if you put the bundle of candy on around them rods, if you put them on the wrong way, it'll bend them rods. It'll wreck the whole thing. So that's why I can't do that. My mind can only work so much puzzles at a time. Brake relief was hard too. Brake relief was, you had to give 6 people 3 breaks at a time, or no, 4 breaks at a time, and I couldn't do it. It was just too much responsibility. But my brain can only handle so many puzzles. A lot of the games I played didn't have puzzles. Spyro 2 was the only one that really had the puzzles, the harder puzzles. But I played Spyro, I played Crash Bandicoot, I played Kingdom Hearts and Fable. Fable had a little bit of puzzles, but it wasn't that bad. Halo was good. Forza was good. Grab by the Ghoulies was good. I had a lot of good games that I played that didn't require a lot of puzzles. But I can't do puzzles because it just stresses me out. When I try to do a puzzle, it really hurts my mind.